So I'm Adam Zebian. I am 44 years old. It's been a long 6 weeks, but it's been very good. It's been very rewarding. I worked my tail off, and at the end of the day, it was something that I needed to do. I was on a path that was not healthy at all. So it worked out really well that I met Steve at a networking event, and with everything going on in my personal life, it was time for me to take care of myself. Well, I guess I was the biggest loser. So I lost about 2 pounds on average each week for 6 weeks. So I lost about 12 pounds total over that 6-week period of time. There was a lot of hard things. Just getting back into working out. I had worked out a lot when I was a little bit younger, with a lot less stress in my life, with a lot less personal things going on. But certainly it was a big challenge just to let go of all the alcohol, change my lifestyle, change my diet, and I had to make that decision. And so the withdrawals were real. It was a struggle in the beginning. The first couple of weeks were very, very difficult. You know, it's tough on the body, tough mentally, tough physically. So getting through that was hard, but was able to power through it. And I put all my cards in and went all out and fully committed to this. It was a little bit scary just because I didn't know what my body was going to do and how it was going to react. I haven't really gotten very physical and really didn't change a lot with my diet in the past few years. And my body just certainly was not reacting the way I thought it would. And so I was a little bit afraid that, you know, I wasn't going to be able to do the 6 weeks the way I wanted to or get the results that I wanted to. So. For sure, my diet, I've changed a lot of things. I got rid of a lot of the sugars and the sugary drinks. I maintain a very high protein, still a high caloric intake, but I work out regularly. I try to do something at least every single day, not just work out with Conca, but every day I do something, whether it's hiking, walking. I do still play baseball, and I still am actively playing golf. So I like doing those lifestyle things. But not being out of breath when I do them. So I continue to maintain my diet. I'm going to try and stay away from drinking every day. I will have an occasional drink, but certainly in the beginning of this journey, I stopped drinking completely for 6 weeks, and that was tough for me. You know, drinking a lot before, it was something I did socially, and I needed to stop. So I will continue to do a little bit of it, but just much more sparingly, but not so much every day. My first experiences with Steve and Dave and Madison, they were all great, very supportive, very positive. Even when I was having a bad day, they would come in, they would get you motivated, even when your body or your mindset was not in the right place. And so they were very, very good about keeping us in line, keeping us in check, holding us accountable, and just overall, they were just very, very good support. For me, that was a little bit different. I don't do a lot of social media posts about myself. I usually like and share things, but you know, for me personally, it was a little different. But it was good for me. You know, I didn't want to be so much in the limelight or that much exposure. For me, that was a different perspective, and so. It was good because in my position and even my professional career, it's good to be on social media and being out in front of people, being genuine, being authentic. And so I think that was a good way for me to do that. So for sure, it was an interesting task, but well worth it. They are. My wife, usually what happens when I lose a little bit of weight, it comes off in the face. And so I've lost weight in my waistline. I've dropped a couple of pant sizes, and so I had to buy some new clothes. But for sure, some of my friends, they've noticed the changes in my body, that I've lost weight, which is always a good thing. Still got a long way to go, but certainly people did notice. I will be, and I have been. So I will continue to work with Conca and their team at least 2 to 3 days a week. But sometimes personal things get in the way, but I will certainly be continuing to work here 2 to 3 times a week, getting my workouts in, and then doing whatever I can outside the gym and just maintaining a good, healthy lifestyle with my family. Just that, you know, anybody can do this if you put your mind to it. It was certainly a journey that I had to do. I felt like it was a time where I needed to change my lifestyle, and anybody that's trying to do this, you can do it. Keep positive. You don't need drugs. You don't need surgery to do this. It is a game changer when you put in the work and you put in the effort. It's much more rewarding.